Students of class 11, today I am going to do one poem with you all, that is Upon Westminster Bridge, September 3rd, 1802. So it must be stated that composed upon Westminster Bridge in on September 3rd, 1802, written by William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth, you all know, is a romantic poet, and he brought a great force in the English romantic movement with the publication of his Lyrical Ballads in 1798, and that he had jointly written with another romantic poet, Samuel Taylor Coleridge. So what do you mean by romanticism? Romanticism means the attraction to nature, the love to nature, and the sensuous feeling which a person has watching the beauty of nature. So the poets at that time, especially the poets of the romantic time, are very much concerned about the real language of men. Okay, so they wanted to place the commonplace language of men so that men can understand their poetry, their thought, and their philosophy. And when Wordsworth wrote much of his poems in the Lake District of Cumbria, where he was born. In his poetry, which he has described, this was whose idea? This was Wordsworth's idea, that poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful emotions. Okay, so whenever you will find poetry, it is a continuous overflow of powerful emotions. When strong emotions are portrayed through poetry, and it is a continuous flow, means it is coming from your inside. The emotions which does not need any knowledge, which does not need any proper consciousness, but the true love and feelings and passion which will generate within certain emotions, and that emotions will overflow or will come out as poetry. And he also said that those emotions recollected in tranquility. So peace has a great role to play for the recollections of the powerful emotions, or the powerful emotions comes into action when there is peace. So what happened, that he wrote every poem in the natural landscape, means he is quite fond of nature, he is greatly attracted to nature, and that was the quality of the romantic poets. They had a great feelings for nature, and it seemed that nature is their life, and the poet always celebrated a very personal relationship with nature. Now there are various poems like which are based on the daffodils, then Little Lucy, the Village Idiot, the rivers, the mountains, and these were all the parts of the poet's experience. So what happened, where Watts went on landscape tours by the Alps also, Italy, France, and Switzerland, and discovered a profound love for nature. So when he went out for a landscape tour, he discovered a profound love for nature. Now, the tour was in the areas of Alps, Italy, France, and Switzerland, and he found great admiration for nature, as well as he found what, a very much respect and sympathy for ordinary men and women who who put on labored, or who worked very hard till hard on the land. Okay, so the French Revolution in 1789 impressed upon him his ultimate values of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Wordsworth was the poet laureate in 1843. So you can understand that the French Revolution had a great impact on his character, and he could realize the ultimate values of liberty. Liberty means personal freedom, freedom of a person, freedom of a human being, freedom of spirit, freedom of mind, freedom of speech, and freedom of existence. That was what realized. And he also realized equality, that there should be equality, no rich, no poor. That class division should not be there. And fraternity. Fraternity means brotherhood. Universal brotherhood. So every man is what? Is like brother. This man should realize. So these were the qualities of the romantic poets. Now what was made poet laureate in 1843. Now what is the speciality of the poem? Upon Westminster Bridge. Upon Westminster Bridge is a sonnet, but it is a sonnet written on the city. And usually city is not a natural thing. City is a man-made mechanical approach. So the poet is mesmerized by the beauty of the city of London, and wrote the poem what? That is Upon Westminster Bridge. And here he uses the Italian sonnet form with 14 lines divided into octave and sestet, means first 8 lines, then next 6 lines coming. And he did this to describe the city of London. And here what happened? First 8 lines he describes the city. Then the next 6 lines, there comes his feelings. The poet sees the city, as the whole city of London, as a part of natural landscape. He creates a picture of calm and wonder. Means when he watches the city in that early morning sunlight, he had a divine feeling of extreme calm and wonder, and in the early morning light. Now his sister was also accompanying him. During that journey with his sister Dorothy, he is in a horse-drawn carriage. He stopped on the Westminster Bridge and he watched the city of London. And when he watched the city of London, he became absolutely charmed and fascinated. And then he did the most important thing, that he just considered the city of London as a part of natural landscape. So this is quite a very extraordinary thing, because a nature lover poet, a romantic poet, considered the man-made mechanic city as a part of natural landscape. And his sister Dorothy also described the scene by her and her brother in her journal. It was a beautiful morning. The city of St. Paul's with the river and a multitude of little boats made the most beautiful sight as we crossed Westminster Bridge. The houses were not overhung by the cloud of smoke, and they were spread out endlessly, yet the sun shone brightly with a fierce light, and that there was something like the purity of one's nature's own grand spectacles. So they had a grand vision of the city of London by standing upon the Westminster Bridge.